Bachelor Sarafiena Watkins spills tea on Zoe comment and Rose leaving. Bachelor contestant Sarafiena Watkins is spilling some tea on a few things that have gone down during Grant Ellis' season. She made a comment about Zoe McGrady's dress, and unfortunately, it was heard by Zoe. It created unneeded drama, and Sarafiena felt awful about it. What did she say about it all? Plus, what does she think about Rose Somke self-eliminating after all the drama with Carolina? Keep reading for all the tea. Sarafiena Watkins dishes on comment she made about Zoe's dress. Bachelor contestant Sarafiena Watkins opened up on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast about the comment she made about Zoe McGrady's dress. When Zoe got up to get a drink, Sarafiena made the comment that it was the shortest dress she had ever seen. In a confessional, Zoe said, "I get up and grab a drink for, like, 1 second, and I hear people talking and Sarafiena says that my dress is too short. Seriously? That's not a girl's girl, you know. I don't get it. I wasn't asking for a comment on my dress, and I wasn't even talking to her." While it was a bad moment and Sarafiena was not proud of it, she said it ultimately brought her and Zoe closer together. She said, "I was definitely hard on myself for so long about it, but I'm also giving myself some grace with it because I'm human. And we all say things that we don't mean or we're like, that was crappy in the moment. But also, we talked and in a weird way, it actually got Zoe and I to bond because we realized that we were feeling the same things, but we were just articulating it in different ways." She also brought up that it was the first group date that this happened on, and so nobody knew each other very well yet. It was the night after the first rose ceremony. Sarafiena also admitted that Zoe is a more go-get-what-she-wants kind of girl, and one has to respect that to an extent. However, it can also step on other people's toes. The comment was uncalled for, but things got addressed and worked out. So in the end, it did work out between them, and they were better friends for it. Zoe McGrady via Instagram. What does she think about Rose Somke leaving? Sarafiena Watkins also dished on Rose Somke leaving after all the drama with Carolina. She said that had she been in that position, she would have done things differently. Perhaps she would have worded it all differently, but she also understands that regardless, things like that are hard to hear. Of course, she is talking about the fact that Rose told Carolina that Grant Ellis said he was thinking of her while dancing with Carolina on the group date. Carolina was crushed and took her concerns to Grant, who then also confronted Rose. Sarafiena shared that back in Los Angeles, before that third rose ceremony, Rose didn't speak much. She thinks she was truly caught off guard and was thinking of what to say. She said, "I think she thinks about things before she actually speaks, so I think she was really trying to understand what he was saying, what he might have said in the past, and what Carolina might have said about her. And I think from then, she kind of retreated back into herself and took that also into Spain." In the end, it all bubbled up and Rose reached a breaking point that ultimately led her to self-eliminate. Many fans feel that Grant would have sent her home that night anyway. On Monday night, Sarafiena and the rest of the ladies will be heading to Edinburgh, Scotland. During this episode, Grant will narrow his choices down from 7 to 4. Those 4 remaining ladies will get hometown dates. What do you think will happen? What did you think of the Zoe comment? Jamie is a nurse and a mom of boys whose true passion is writing. She loves reality, cooking, and paranormal TV. Jamie has been writing online for several years. Bachelor's Sarafiena Watkins spills the tea on Zoe's comment and Rose's shocking exit. It was supposed to be another dramatic episode of The Bachelor, but no one expected the level of chaos that unfolded when contestant Sarafiena Watkins broke her silence about Zoe Anderson's controversial comment and Rose Martinez's abrupt departure from the show. Now, in an exclusive interview, Sarafiena is holding nothing back, giving fans an inside look at the drama that shook the mansion to its core. The tension boils over. From the moment Zoe and Sarafiena met in the Bachelor mansion, there was an unspoken tension between them. Sarafiena, a fan favorite with her sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude, was quick to establish herself as one of the frontrunners for Bachelor Grant Ellis's heart. But it was Zoe's seemingly offhand comment that set the internet ablaze and made fans question the dynamics inside the house. "I don't think she's here for the right reasons," Zoe had murmured to a fellow contestant, her eyes locked on Sarafiena across the cocktail party. The cameras barely caught it, but the moment sent shockwaves through Bachelor Nation. Upon hearing about the remark, decided not to let it slide. "Zoe's comment wasn't just about me," Sarafiena tells us now, shaking her head. "It was about every girl in that house who wasn't playing the game her way, and I was over it." Calling it out. Unlike some contestants who might have chosen to ignore the whispers, Sarafiena confronted Zoe head-on at the next group date. "I remember looking her in the eyes and saying, 'If you have something to say about me, say it to my face.' And she just stood there, like a deer in headlights." Zoe, however, denied any malice in her comment, insisting it was taken out of context. "I was just saying I didn't know if Sarafiena was truly here for Grant," she had told the cameras in a confessional. "She's amazing, but sometimes it feels like she's more about the competition than the relationship." For Sarafiena, this explanation didn't hold weight. The minute you start questioning someone's intentions on this show, it plants a seed of doubt, she says, and that seed spreads fast. Rose Martinez's shocking exit. As the Zoe-Sarafiena drama played out, another unexpected twist was unfolding in the background. Rose Martinez, a quiet yet beloved contestant, suddenly packed her bags and left the mansion with no explanation. Producers scrambled to understand what had happened, while Grant was left reeling at the abrupt departure of someone he had begun forming a connection with. Fans speculated everything from a secret romance back home to personal reasons she didn't want to disclose on camera. Sarafiena, however, has her own theory. "Rose wasn't happy," she reveals. "I think she realized this process wasn't for her, and instead of sticking it out just for the sake of the show, she made the bold choice to leave. I respect her for that." According to Sarafiena, Rose had confided in her just days before her exit. "She told me, 'This isn't how I pictured finding love. I feel like I'm losing myself in the chaos.' I should have known then that she was already halfway out the door." The aftermath. With Rose gone and tension brewing between Zoe and Sarafiena, the mansion felt heavier than ever. At the next rose ceremony, Zoe received a rose from Grant, while Sarafiena stood firm in her own confidence. "I wasn't worried," Sarafiena says. "I knew that my connection with Grant was real. I just hoped he could see through the noise." As for her final thoughts on the situation, Sarafiena keeps it blunt. "Zoe made her move, and it backfired. Rose followed her heart, even if that meant walking away. And me, I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere. What's next?" With the drama far from over, fans are eagerly awaiting the next episode to see how Sarafiena and Zoe's tension unfolds, and whether Grant will catch on to the real dynamics in the house. As for Rose, only time will tell if she will break her silence on why she truly left. For now, Sarafiena has one message for Bachelor Nation: buckle up, it's only getting started.